picture.
Bead of blood going down my face.
So what's going down your face? Oh, the beer. Did
Bead
you
of
hear?
blood.
Did you hear that Machine Head are doing a North American tour?
With no opening acts.
No opening acts. 2.5 hours.
I've never heard of
a
no
night,
opening acts. How do I?
Because it's 2.5 hours a night with
what's the
Machine
band?
Head.
Yeah, it's a
what
night
style
with
of band
Machine
is no opening acts?
Shut the fuck up.
Come on.
You fuckers.
Welcome to the
Bastards Council. This
Council.
is
41.
41. Episode
Jesus,
41.
we're old.
Motherfucker. 41.
41. It keeps getting away from me.
Keeps
It's amazing.
getting older and older.
It's 41 weeks of this shit, guys. 41 weeks.
41 weeks,
How do you
man.
feel about this?
It's great. I'm
Is it
having
good?
a lot of fun, man.
How explain it on a great
On a daily
detail.
It's a thing I look forward to during the week,
Me too.
Is it because I'm here?
mainly.
So, what happened in your life this week, guys?
Couldn't tell you much happened.
That's-
What the hell happened this week? This week was a good week.
Well,
We saw Saxon and UFO this week,
Yes,
which
we
was
did.
pretty
We did.
fucking good.
How was Saxon and UFO?
Saxon was
Saxon was amazing. They
Saxon
were-
was good. Yeah, actually, I enjoyed UFO too, and I don't even
Was the
know
Saxon
UFO.
good?
I only know 2 songs from UFO.
Did they play Doctor Doctor?
Yes, of course they played Doctor.
I gotta ask, sometimes those bands are weird.
No.
We're not-
69-year-old
We're
was
not
good.
playing any of
Singer.
our
It was-
most popular music.
Yeah. Why? You know? No. They played. Everybody played everything you wanted to hear, and then some more.
And then some. All right.
Yeah. Well, they actually did like request section
Actually, yeah, they did.
during Saxon, and I followed their set lists. And those songs they played were not like exactly part of the set list, which was really cool.
Yeah,
And they took Richard's vest,
yeah.
and he wore like Biff Byford wore one of my good friends' vests on stage. He threw it on during Leather and Denim. He put it on.
That's a very
Yeah.
trustworthy
Yeah,
friend you have.
yeah, it was really cool. Anyway, the show was great. Hey, but I want to say something. We're gonna be talking about any show. We're gonna talk about that one.
Oh, Sacred Reich.
Yeah, that was the best
Fucking
show
love
in
that
the
show.
city. And like my band played, and it's not something biased about my band. I didn't give a shit about Ashes playing. When they came on stage, and for the next hour and a half, it was the best metal band that's come here, in my opinion, in so long.
So long.
And the vibe of the
vibe
crowd,
was
man.
old school, man. Like it just felt like when we used to go, like almost 20
All the
years
right
ago.
people were there.
Yeah.
All the right new people were there. Was a bunch of people I'd never seen before,
Yeah.
young guys. And they were the right kind of fans for this shit. They all knew it as well as we did. Was really, really cool. I had it almost sucked when I knew when it's getting to the last songs, and I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, man, it means there's 3 songs left, And then it ends, and then it's like, damn. So I'm looking at your shirt, like, fuck Saxon and UFO. Sacred Reich was just incredible, man.
Yeah, it
And
was-
Saxon and UFO were amazing.
No,
Come
they
on,
were
I'll
amazing,
talk
but
about
like
Sacred
for,
Psych,
for
I love
me,
it.
Sacred Reich, I was excited, especially like the 2 weeks leading up to it, and it didn't disappoint. Sometimes you're like really excited that then, because you were too excited that when you actually see it, you're like, fuck, it wasn't as good. But no, it lived up for me.
If our listeners like heavy music
Yeah.
and they've never heard Sacred Reich,
need to hear
just go on Setlist FM, type Sacred Reich, see the set list they're playing on this tour, which is ideal. It's like the Vakin DVD, CD that they have. Download those songs or just listen to them on Spotify, whatever, and
Spotify,
you'll see that they're one of the best, most underrated,
Most underrated
metal
thrash band, yeah,
there
for
is,
sure,
man.
from Arizona. But it was really good.
And you're saying Machine Head before.
Yeah, now
Dave
Machine Head.
McLean played.
Yeah, it's true.
in
He was the
Sacred
drummer.
Reich. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's cool. Anyway, enough for music.
Enough for music. So there was the Vegas shooting.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't there though.
You weren't there.
No, that didn't. I mean, it happened this week, but it didn't
Vegas
happen to me.
voodoo.
What's your opinion on this?
I don't want to fucking talk about this shit.
Oh, come on, Justin.
This
Well,
is ridiculous.
I don't know if you heard, but they found, because now they're looking into like all tracking his movements, what he did leading up to the thing. He reserved a hotel in Chicago that overlooks Lollapalooza, but he never checked in. So he was looking to do something of a mass crowd at music festivals.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dickhead.
and
He's dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead, but like there's just so much that they're finding. Like they found he wired $100,000.
Yeah, to the Philippines.
To the Philippines.
man.
Now he had sent his girlfriend
yeah.
there, but she wasn't the recipient of that $100,000. So who the fuck did he send that $100,000 to? This guy was also a millionaire. The guy would go to Vegas to gamble with a budget of 1.5 million. And
his brother said that my brother's only dream involved a royal flush. He said he had no other aspirations in life. He loved gambling. That's his thing. He didn't give a shit for politics. Didn't give a shit for this, for that. That's what his brother said.
He stood for no religion. Yeah. He didn't give a shit. But his father was wanted by the FBI. He was in America's Most Wanted from like 65 to I think it was like 74 or some shit like that for bank robbery. But
see, this is the shit I don't like fucking talking about. We fucking get in depth for this guy who caused the shooting, and then there's like a million fucking conspiracy theories, just like every major fucking event and of all fucking time. The next major thing that happens on the news, conspiracy theory is gonna happen. I guarantee it. And then delving deep for this guy's life. Okay, so we
won't talk about the Vegas. Let's talk about conspiracy theorists then. I know you have a good opinion on these guys.
Yeah. They always bring up something you can't disprove, and I fucking hate that shit.
But that's what makes a conspiracy theory.
That's
the whole thing about a conspiracy theory is that there's enough evidence to support it, but not enough evidence to...
There's never any fucking evidence. It's always evidence you can't disprove. There's no evidence there. It's just like, do you think they're going to let you know about that? I can't prove that against you.
What I love about these documentaries...
Go ahead.
What I love about these documentaries, sometimes the presentation of it. I was watching some shit on Netflix about Roswell and all this, and every time some people were talking, it was always a computer screen was a little bit distorted with fucking wave file, like if it's all mysterious, and it's always past people that used to work somewhere. It's hard that it's never someone that's actual that have facts. It's always like.
It's always a fucking hour and a half long YouTube video with things clipped from here and here and here and put together, and it's like in a convincing argument. I can make a YouTube video convincing you that guitar strings are the government's way of you trying to strangle somebody. They're actually trying to make you do that, but it's so convincing that you'd be like, "Fuck, maybe he's got a point there."
X-Files
had effective for that.
X-Files, I know it's a fictional show, but had the best way to describe conspiracy theory. So there was this character that was known as the Deep Throat character because they were like making a reference as if he was from the Watergate scandal. So he sees Mulder and he tells Mulder, he asks him, he's like, why are people like yourself so hell-bent, like I'm paraphrasing now, so hell-bent on like believing the existence of extraterrestrials when there's so much evidence pointing to the contrary? And Mulder's response was because all the evidence is not entirely dissuasive. So that's pretty much what a conspiracy is like there's not all the facts seem to line up with, let's say, an official story. So that's why conspiracy theorists can come up with like loopholes and say, well, how do you explain this and how do you explain that? And there's never an explanation for that little bit.
Yeah, I know, but we can take something as simple as a fight between two friends and it'll be 8 different perspectives on whoever saw that fight and 8 different stories about things.
Oh, but you gotta admit, there's some pretty incredible's wrong with like really good theories out there. These conspiracy guys.
Oh, they're beautiful stories, man. But that doesn't mean that they're true. And the problem with that is you can't disprove it.
Some of them leads back to
you think that they're gonna let you know about this, and then it's like, well, how did you find out about that? That's my biggest problem with that. There have been rumors that I've heard of stuff that I've been involved in. I just witnessed. Like there was a fight in high school in the 8th grade between guys in my grade and the grade below us. And I heard so many rumors of everything that was absolutely false about it. That didn't actually happen. Like they kept referring to a banana as what caused the fight. I saw it happen. There was no banana. They just wanted to beat the shit out of them.
They went bananas.
But it just proved that, sometimes things just deviate.
They escalate. Broken telephone is a real fucking
phenomenon. Oh, it is. It's a very real phenomenon.
And even with phones and stuff like that. But I saw a banana in the video. Like if this was at this time, there would have been a video of this fight. And it's like, I saw a banana that the banana had to do with it.
Video,
there was nothing with it.
I ain't no conspiracy theorist, right? I mean, I don't give enough of a shit, let's say, right? But I saw a picture recently and it just made me think. I was telling you about it before, and I was like, after I saw it and I was like, yeah, motherfucker. When they're saying, like, the Pentagon, right? Yeah. It's the most, like, it's like their sacred building as far as intelligence goes or whatever they have over there. But planning, I don't know, security of
no security camera caught.
And it's like, that place, a plane hit it, okay? But there's not one Even security footage, or now they can say we have it, we don't release it. Why should we release it? We have that shit.
Yeah.
But everything else leaks. If the guy who runs the Pentagon fucks some other girl and goes on a video, it comes out.
Yeah.
You know, something has to leak. No human is that trustworthy.
It's a fucking
You know,
Pentagon.
About the plane crash in the
So-
Pentagon, apparently there's like no plane, like pieces of.
well,
the
that's
plane.
what. But maybe
Well, there
there
was
is,
that
we don't
too.
know. But when I saw that picture, it even made me say, yeah. Come on, man. Not even like one like snapshot of a.
Well, that's
You know?
another thing is like, that they were showing how, there's two engines attached to the wings of the plane.
And they scramble all
And,
cameras
right,
around it? Or
no,
what?
but like if it crashes into the Pentagon, wouldn't you see these two like really heavy steel engines at that force? Wouldn't it go through and leave two holes in the Pentagon? You know what I mean? Like on the sides. Instead, all you have is just one hole.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not a
I'll
fucking
tell you how we
cartoon
do
where
this.
you see the outline of something going through a wall.
He's right.
No, but it's true.
No, it isn't.
Where,
What
okay,
if it
where do those engines disappear
Okay,
to?
you're talking about the engines disappearing, but you said we were talking about the holes in the wall. That would have just collapsed. It
Yeah,
would've-
the
it's not
No,
like
it
a
wasn't.
cartoon.
All you see is one hole in the wall. That's the fucked up thing.
Well, we need to
I think
do-
the question
They
is, where's the
collapse.
plane? You know,
We
that's
need
the
to get
main
all the
question here.
conspiracy theorists in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody chips in about, I don't know, $15, $20. We rebuild the Pentagon. We buy a plane and we crash it into it.
Who's gonna be the one to sacrifice?
No, we can
No,
get
it's
like a
self-driving
remote
plane,
control.
yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
bet you there's a
Yeah.
smartphone that can run the plane at this
Right,
point.
like your lights.
Like my lights, exactly. You know, I'll do it from home.
Here,
Doesn't
the
matter.
stuff that you want to know about. It's not the stuff that fucking kids on the internet are talking about. It's the stuff like the guy who hacked into a plane mid-flight and was able to change its altitude, but nobody's talking about that. That's an actual thing that a hacker said. Like, he's a hacker. He's like, you guys are worried about all this shit, yet I can like, especially with like, who's the people that guard at the border when you're going on a plane?
Hell's Angels.
No,
Oh, the
like
customs?
CSA or
The
something.
Death Trooper.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Okay,
about. Yeah.
So like the guards who will check you before going onto a plane when you go into the States.
The Imperial Guards.
No.
No.
Fuck that. Anyway, those guys will check
Imperial
you
guards.
for like bombs and knives and everything. Yet this guy sitting here, you're doing all of this, but I can hack it from anywhere in the world. Because what's to stop me
Well,
from doing it?
That's another thing about like you travel to Vegas, right? And they were saying like, because one of the things is like, how the hell does this guy bring all those guns,
All that artillery in there.
Meanwhile, you go to the airport and they fucking check your dick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the security is that tight, but yet for something like this, it's like how come there is absolutely no security? Like you can just walk in.
Okay, but like guns do get transported. They're made somewhere and they get somewhere. There is transportation and there are
Right.
ways around it. And I don't know. I'm not speculating.
Right.
It's like it's not all around a possibility that he
10
put a button-
suitcases of fucking guns.
Yeah, it's possible because the guy probably just went in and out a few times
Yeah.
with multiple weapons. You know, like
It's-
once you check in, they don't check.
I don't
you.
know
Yeah,
why. It's
exactly.
like it's not he did it like on the spot. It wasn't
No,
like a fucking man
but-
he probably planned it for a while. I
They-
don't know.
They were just saying, like, is there a way that this could have been prevented? And
No.
maybe there isn't. And
I don't think so.
And if you look at what's been going on in the last maybe year and a half, 2 years, it's like all these things that are going on that have nothing to do with all these places with security. Like, we were suspecting, or not suspecting, but expecting terrorism to happen with planes and whatnot because we've seen hijacks
Yeah.
in the past and all that. Now it's like just take a car and ram somebody on the sidewalk.
You can't predict someone
You can't
being randomly fucking
No,
insane.
but ever since that German incident with the car ramming
truck,
thing,
yeah.
now it's happening like all over the place. And now this could probably is going to give people ideas now to just just rent a high.
It's bad news for guys like us who go to shows all the
Shows.
time and festivals. I'm telling you, this
Yeah.
is really freaky shit.
Because this is not the only one.
thing
Fucking
happened,
agree.
right?
Look at what's her
England,
name?
Ariana
Yeah,
Grande.
Ariana Grande. Yeah.
What happened there?
'cause,
Eagles of Death
mass
Metal,
shooting.
whatever the fuck. There's things they know that now
Kids
we're
died.
Was it a
sitting
bomb or
ducks.
something?
Yeah,
It
the
was a
bomb.
bomb.
Okay,
Yeah, 20
I
people
remember
or
that.
Oh
something.
yeah, I
died.
said mass shooting, but it was a bomb. So here's
shooting
the other
was-
thing: like the American government has brought 10 years ago had hacking as a major an act of war
Yeah.
/ terrorism at the bottom of the list, the least likely to happen.
And
Now
now
they have it
it's
at number one.
yeah.
They have their own counterterrorism.
Cyber
online.
war, they're
Cyber,
calling it, yeah.
Counter cyber terrorism. That's number 2 on the list of terrorists. It's either number 1 or number 2. And that's the thing you got to fucking worry about. The guys who are really going to fuck everything up is that shit. Yes, you have these random people,
Yeah.
but you can't those are things you can't predict, and the same thing with cyber terrorism. So you want to talk about conspiracy theories, look There are people who are actively conspiring to shut down everything online with all that shit, hacking.
Yeah, but that's shutting down. But no one right now is, well, at least not yet. All we need is that nerd guy, but that is also a psychopath that wants to kill people to do something where he doesn't want to shut down CNN or Yahoo or Google or whatever.
No.
He wants to shut down, let's say, the air traffic control system.
You could shut down, like, you can go even further with that. You could shut down the fucking trade market, which would cripple the economy even for like all the.
But that doesn't kill people.
It doesn't kill, but it shuts down the government.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is
You can get into the military and detonate their missiles to some other country.
It's not about killing with like there are terrorist regimes that are about killing people, but the elevated version of terrorism is taking down the government.
The system. They want to go against the system. I'm not worried about that.
You should be.
No, I'm more worried about a gunman at the top of my festival, as a matter of fact, than the system going down. Fuck the system.
If the system goes down, what are you gonna do?
Good. Think of
What
having
I'm gonna say, fuck, the system went down.
And then
at
you
least it's
literally
still alive,
cannot
man.
do anything.
But doesn't matter.
No, it totally does.
Because I'm breathing, I'm living, and
And then
that's when
all society breaks down after that.
let it break down. It's still better than a
Where are
bunch
you
of
gonna
people.
get food?
Where are you gonna? Yeah, but you're not getting shot at. You're not
Yeah,
getting
man.
killed.
Okay, they're both there. They're both up there. But like saying, forgetting, not thinking about someone hacking in and shutting down an economy is like stupid. You
know
have to
what?
worry about
I'm
that
not
too.
worried about my physical well-being by people shutting down the fucking trade.
You will if
no,
you have
hold
no
on.
money.
But I'm very terrified of my physical well-being. If I know there's people who are planning to go and shoot people from fucking places at festivals,
Okay, but you don't have to go to
that's
festivals.
unpredictable, and that's not. That's
But
not
that's the real scary shit.
Yeah,
though,
you
man.
know what I mean.
I think
Like,
they're both equally as fucking scary.
man, I don't give a fuck
if the
about.
if the economy shut
No.
down, you no longer have any.
I
money
have enough
to-
ravioli shit in my house. I can live
for
2
like
days. You know?
a few days. It won't be a
Yeah,
few days.
by,
It'll
by
be
the time I run out, the
once
thing will
it's
be back,
back
up. You know
up,
what I'm
it's
saying?
finished.
No.
Yeah. It's not as easy as like, oh, it'll all be okay. All the money's gone.
Anyway, so we've been talking about this for a long time, and I think the real question is: did the moon landing really happen?
You believe in the moon? You fucking guys.
I think,
But that's just another example. Like, how many videos we can see of the moon landing of people trying to
Have you
say
actually seen the moon?
Yeah.
Have you been
That-
to the moon?
Not yet.
It's not there,
Not
man.
yet. Not yet.
It's not there. What you're seeing is a projection.
There's so many videos of people like trying to convince us that it never happened. You know?
Oh, I wanna
I
ask
believe
you,
it did
when you
happen.
go at night, does the moon always seem to follow you?
No.
No? Because everyone's like...
he
I look
walks
at-
really fast.
That's amazing. It's a
What do you mean?
projection. It's not real.
It's like in Super Mario 3 with the sun. You know, it's like following you, it's following you, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it just starts attacking you.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yes, that's true.
Starts throwing things you can't even jump
Oh yeah,
on.
that too.
Little
The moon
golden back
is not
spiky
real.
bastards.
The moon is not real.
Yeah, the moon is real, man. How do you
you
explain
been there?
les marées, man? And
Have
all
you ever
that
been
shit,
there?
man? Not yet.
No, it's,
Not
'cause
yet.
it's not real. It's a projection.
SpaceX will bring
It's a
me
projection
there, man.
like they had for the one tower in New York City. It's a projection.
Jesus Christ! And I'm gonna look at that tonight. There's gonna be thousands of videos saying the same thing, and I'm gonna.
Isn't
have
it weird
doubt
that it's
now.
the same image every night? Come
It's
on,
not
that thing
the
doesn't
same
turn.
image.
It's not an inside job. It was Canada.
No, stupid. It's not an inside job. It was Canada.
So okay, we have this. What's next on the fucking topics?
What's next?
What's
well,
next?
Okay, so Dove,
Dove.
the
Not the animal.
not the animal.
The brand.
yeah,
the
like
soap.
they do cosmetic stuff, right? They,
Wow, they're going to space?
I didn't say Cosmos.
with Boeing.
So basically, they did this ad, which was stirred up some controversy. All it is, it's like I think it's 3 or 4 images. So there's this, dark-skinned girl, and you see like one picture, she's there. The next picture, she looks like she's about to take off her shirt. The next picture is she is taking off her shirt, but now you see she's got white skin, and by the time her shirt is off, it's a completely different. It's a white girl, and they were saying, yeah. So they're like, what the fuck is the message with this? And so then Dove is like, I don't know.
That's like you're cleaning the color off, man.
Yeah, well, Dove didn't know what to respond.
That thing got released on TV and everything.
Well, not on TV. It was like on the internet, like an ad that was like on
fucking
websites and
approved
stuff.
that?
Seriously, man.
So like wash the
it's-
black right
and
off
Dove's
of you.
response was something like, "Well, we missed the mark on this one." I was like, "Well, what were you
What were you trying to
to
fucking portray?
what were you trying to portray to begin with?"
So there's a board, right, that usually approve these
Yeah.
things. Like,
Okay,
I think they had the day off that
It's
day.
not the head. It's not the boardroom of Dove. It's a marketing department.
Yeah,
that
but
will-
Still,
Come on,
somebody had to
come on.
approve it.
I agree. I'm just not saying it's not Dove the corporation. It's the
no, but
Dove's
there's
marketing
someone
team.
at Dove that already say go, you know.
But it was the people who run their Twitter, their Facebook, those marketing fucks. It happened to a company I work with a still image in DSX,
Okay.
where in the image it had Og Lives Matter, and they released it like that. It was an image. It was
Og?
Og, yeah, because they're augmented people in DSX.
Oh, okay.
They had someone holding a sign in the background. It wasn't even a main image. And it caused a shitstorm because of like the All Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter thing. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be discussing this, but I mean, it was out there. And the tweet, you can still see the tweets. One of the marketing guys was saying, yeah, but we had this planned years in advance. And it's true. They didn't just put it out there because it was like a still image. And he was saying, we've had this planned even before the Lives Matter movements happened. And it's true that they did. But it was more like, did you guys really not like think that this was gonna cause a shitstorm? Because then like one of the guys from Ubisoft got involved, and he's like, you guys are you guys don't have anything like us. We're like pro like hiring everybody of different
Pro-diversity. You know,
pro-diversity,
right.
which is not the word. IDOS and Square Enix aren't like that because we do have people. It's a very diverse place where we work at. He was just using it to get like, oh, come to Ubisoft.
But that's an interesting thing about this diversity thing. Like there was like the whole thing with Google, where one guy was like
talking about the women.
Yeah, well, the women and just diversity in general. There's a lot, not just Google, but like companies are doing it on purpose. Well, you know, like to.
Affirmative action.
Basically, okay. Let's go. Let's look at it this way. Okay, when we were all in elementary school, and when we would pick teams,
Yeah.
right? You would have two leaders, and they would pick the play, like who would ever be on their team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you were a leader, what would you do? You would pick the best person, right? It didn't matter who it was. You picked the best person. The shitty people got picked last.
Yeah.
Always.
Now, when you're a company, what do you want? You want the best people.
Yes.
Well, right now, what they're doing is they're compromising best people, like meaning people with the most qualifications, in order to have diversity. So I'm not saying that, other let's say ethnicities or groups or whatever you want to say, whether it's female, male, are inferior. I'm not saying anything like that. It's just saying that they are
Trying
not
to please that.
They're
It's
trying to
compromising
please,
the workspace.
Yeah, it's compromising
man.
the workspace. So instead of looking at, and so this has been brought to the attention of some people, and then the people that usually bring the attention to the company or that make a big deal out of it, saying that why are you doing this when there was this person that was more qualified? That person gets fired because they don't like the bad publicity that they're getting, that that they have this guy who appears to be racist, but he might not have been racist. He was just stating something, saying, hey, how come we're not hiring the best people? We're hiring based on this instead.
But listen, like, I kind of agree with this though, because it's are they really like cutting down quality? So you're talking about Google, how many thousands of CV they get every day?
Look, I
So
don't know.
At the end
I'm
of the
just-
day, if they get like a lot of CVs for one position, maybe like the image or whatever they want to do, it's to be diverse in all like sex, colors, or religion, whatever, in all type. Because at the end of the day, like Google's, they get a lot of CV.
Well,
so I guess
okay.
they have the luxury to choose
I have
a little,
to say
you know?
for both of those things. I mean, for where I work, when we interview people, some of it is entry level positions for testing, some of it's for a little higher.
Right.
But I've seen people with qualifications not be as good as someone without the qualifications, just based on mentality.
Yeah,
and
based on
way to respond.
mentality, yeah.
And from the outside, it's looked like, why would you hire this person instead of that one? That guy has experience. It's
Right.
like, I fucking talked to the guy.
Yeah.
This guy had better ideas.
But you have to understand, like a company like Google, they have to think about their image and how people from the outside looking in is gonna think. So if they all only have white guys, well, something's gonna come out. So with all the CVs,
Yeah,
they
I
get,
know.
if they can do a 50-50 male female, and then like do like a mix that when you look from the outside, it just look like everyday society. I think it's just good for them.
Still on the fucking Dove commercial. I
Yeah.
don't know how that. Well, I want to know. Like
I'm just
all
saying it was
this-
the marketing team going back to what we were
You know,
talking about, yeah.
like
That's fucked up, though. That Duff.
it starts off with somebody who's darker skinned.
Yeah.
And it goes on to the 4-shot process of removing a shirt. And by the time the shirt's totally off,
She's
that
white.
person's
She's like a
totally
white redhead.
Is it? Is it for which part of their cosmetics, or is this commercial? Is it
I'm not sure. You know what, Ivy?
Because if it's for soap, they really drop the
when you
fucking
edit
ball.
this, like show the image.
Yeah,
You,
for
it's
sure,
very
man.
easy to find. I'm sure
It's just an image. It's not a TV commercial.
It's an image. It's like 3 or 4 images. I think it's 4 images actually.
4 shots put together.
4 shots put together that's supposed to be like seen in a sequence, like almost like a comic.
So, yeah. Sony's had this before. When the PS3 came out, they had like a white woman holding chain on, chain black woman by the neck. And they removed that billboard, and they were like, we don't know how that got approved.
Yeah, how did that even get approved?
There's some marketing
I'm Googling
teams.
and I wrote Dove, and the first thing that showed up under it is Dove racist ad.
There you go. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Actually, this is not the first time Dove gets shot under fire. But the other one is a bit questionable. Well, I don't know. Like, okay, so the other one... Well, first of all, did you find it?
Yeah, the image.
This thing is very similar to that meme online that's been around for like 15, 20 years. You take your favorite sports team, you take the one you hate, then you put the tide in the middle. It's like takes the shit right out of the shirt. It sounds exactly like that from what this ad is saying.
The shit right out of the shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's not like... I'm not comparing it like that, but it sounds very similar where they're taking it off, and then like, I understand why people would get like upset with that. That's something like, debatable, I suppose. The other thing is like there's no diversity in this. Is something that's like
it's for the body wash. That's amazing.
So you found it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
No. Come on, man.
It's fucked up. Like,
And Phil and Selma got in trouble.
No, man. And it's even like a redhead
come
and
on.
everything. It's like everything's different.
It's like pure white.
Even the hair color change, man. Like,
There you go.
what the fuck is this?
So everybody, so yeah, but well, you should see like the Twitter comments after and stuff. Like Twitter goes like going on fire, where they were saying like, "What does this mean? Are you trying to say that white is pure?" And like there's just
How are these two girls okay with the photo shoot?
They probably
didn't even know.
Yeah. Can you take a picture? Just take that shirt on. Now take it off. Thank you.
Next.
Wait, so
Put
the
that shirt
shirt,
on.
it's the skin?
Yeah.
Like, what is it
Well,
supposed
I don't
to
know what they're
represent?
trying to convey. Who the fuck thought that was a great idea?
And their response is like, "Well, we missed the mark." Well, what is it? What was?
You missed the
were you
mark.
trying
What was
to
the
do?
mark?
What
You
was the
missed
mark?
everything. You miss everything, man. This is wrong.
That's why marketing teams cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But I mean, for shit like this, you really gotta like delete that whole department and start over because
Delete
that
it.
went through several
You
levels
want to
of the
Lars's
marketing
father
team.
it.
Oh, 100%.
And I think it's the product I'm using because my body wash is Dove, but I think
Yeah, we
it's
have
the-
that same
yeah.
one at home.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, do
I'm
I
not
look
gonna stop
whiter?
buying it, but- I'm not gonna stop buying it because some marketing shit.
No, I know,
didn't
but
realize
it's
how
just
stupid
like
it
this
was.
is bad, man.
I know it's
But
bad.
It's good soap.
I think earlier this
is.
year, there was something that they did where they did like these limited edition bottles or whatever, and on it, like the slogan was something like I think it's beauty. Something like beauty is diversity or something like this. And so like one bottle had something that showed like a tall, thin girl. Another bottle had like a girl that was like overweight, et cetera, right? And they were 6 bottles. It was limited edition and it was just a campaign that they were doing. Basically saying it doesn't matter what type of shape you are,
You're still a woman.
You're still a woman and you're beautiful. Well,
And
people found something wrong with this because then they were saying, like girls were saying, so what? Do I have to buy the bottle? Like because I'm overweight, I have to buy the overweight bottle? And it's like, no, that's not the thing. That's like saying
That's like reading. Fuck that.
this is what bothers me about this. It's like remember like when Coke came out with those bottles where it had our names? Well, I don't know. Am I going to buy one that said I can't buy Marco? I have to buy John. Like, no, it's not saying that. It's just showing that everybody is drinking Coca-Cola.
When Pepsi had the Star Wars thing, I was always getting the one with the Emperor and Darth Vader in it, man. I mean,
Well,
I
anyways,
would no way in hell I would
my
get a
point-
Pepsi with Yoda. man.
My point is that Dove has been under
John.
fire. But earlier this year, it was
What shampoo would you buy?
me.
Hey, you went there, you need shampoo, and you got long hair, and all you're buying shampoo at the men's section. I can say that shit now.
True.
Right?
There's no man shampoo for long hair.
No, there isn't. So you're gonna go to the L'Oreal section, whatever the ad is of whatever you saw, you gotta say, now there's 6 bottles, and there's a skinny all the way up to heavy duty.
Yeah.
And short, tall, whatever this, that.
all women.
All of them. Which one do you go home with? And let's say you took one.
But wait, and now you're like, wait, well, I'm not here. You go to the Axe, but it's all guys, and they all have like short hair.
I have something
Which
to
one
say.
do I
I
take?
have something to say about all of this.
Right.
There are no fundamental differences between shampoos, body washes,
Yeah, I know
male
that.
and female,
Yeah,
except for
apparently.
scent. There are
It's a
none.
percent, yeah.
Just sent.
No, what I mean is for men,
For
they
men.
don't have the great shampoos the women have for their heads.
Well, there's a reason
Well,
for
they
that.
don't market it to you, but you can still buy them. It's not like if you're
You're
you have
not
a dick,
getting
you
what
can't
I
use it.
like. Oh man.
Oh, I get what
Come
you're saying. I
on.
understand. You're saying you're marketing it to women, but you're a man with long hair and you want to buy it, but you
Speak
feel.
about yourself. I got short hair, man. I'm not good.
Right.
Give me some of this.
I was like,
Yeah. Give me some of that. I can't do that.
You see
shit.
how confused our handshake
man,
is? We don't even know what you guys
but
are
guys,
doing.
it was-
That's because we don't need a handshake. We just look at each other and we're like,
So when
Why are
company
we the manly guys here?
when company do think diversity, man, I think it's a trigger for them to get shit like this come back
Well,
to them because I
You
mean,
didn't
there's
tell me
no
what
way you
kind of
can.
shampoo you would buy. I want to know which kind of bottle you're walking away with.
I don't fucking
What
know.
kind of a woman is on
Listen,
your bottle?
Anyone. I don't give a shit. It cleans my hair.
But I mean, they shouldn't do things like this, man. It's for them. It's looking to have negative.
Yeah, well, you
feedback
see,
afterwards,
okay,
you know?
I'll this one, the latest one, this racist
Yeah,
one,
this is-
that we can all agree
This
that
is
like,
amazing,
how the
man.
hell did that come
How
out?
did I get? How?
And
You know?
but the
Yeah.
other one, like they were under fire for something that like I don't know. I think most people wouldn't have seen anything wrong with it, but I feel like nowadays people are always looking for something to bitch about, and
100%.
I think before when there was no Twitter. Like, let's say somebody did feel that
Nobody
way.
had a platform to express.
Exactly. Somebody would have said something. It would have just been in their group of friends, and that's it. Nobody else would have heard
So
about it.
there's a big problem with this, and there was I can't remember what movie it was, but it was about Egyptians, right? And there was a photo of the main actor, and she's like, okay, but why is he white? And the rest of the comments were like, the guy is literally Egyptian. Like, he was born in Egypt. And just like attacking. It's like, you were looking for something to be upset about. You didn't even know what Egyptians look like. And
And you know what that person would respond to you? You're subconsciously racist.
Hey man, no. You know what? In the first Daredevil, Kingpin was the one Ben Affleck. Kingpin was black.
And he was amazing.
I had a fucking
Michael
problem
Clark
with that.
Duncan.
It has nothing to do with the color of the skin. I just mean Kingpin is a big white bald guy my whole life in the comics.
No, you change it.
Yeah,
Now-
but Michael Clark Duncan was awesome.
Oh, he had it right in the
Yeah,
bag,
it was
but
very
it wasn't Kingpin in my book, man.
Or
to me.
even Iron Fist. Apparently, I mean, I don't know much about Iron Fist
Neither did I.
until seeing the show.
Apparently
But
he's Asian.
Apparently he's Asian,
Yeah.
but now they made him a white guy.
See, I don't get it. Why fuck with that?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I
There's
either.
a
agree
lot
with
of
that,
Asians
yeah.
that can kick ass on the screen.
Yeah.
Same shit happened with Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett
Yeah,
Johansson.
but they went to the Asian countries, a lot of them, Japan, China, whatever, and they asked them, how do you feel about this? Because it's an anime there, and they're like, well, it looks like
Don't
the
ask
girl.
them,
No,
ask
no,
the
no, no, no.
fans.
They
No,
fans of the
because-
show, and they said, well, it looks like her. And then they said, if you're making a lot of them would say, why do they care?
Yeah.
It's a movie for them. For us, we don't hire white actors in Japanese movies. Think about that. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I get it. We're diverse and everything, but the people complaining here, Japan and China and whatever, they're not gonna make to be diverse and put a white guy in as the lead movie because they're not gonna watch it.
When I'm watching X-Men, okay, if a white guy that's from the comic is black, to me it's like if I'm watching The Doors, the movie with Val Kilmer,
Yeah.
and they decided to make John Densmore a black guy, the
get it,
drummer.
yeah.
It's like, hey,
But you know
you don't
what?
have to do that. The guy doesn't even really play drums. It's not like you have to. This guy plays drums. We had to take him. No, he's acting.
One change that I like was Nick Fury. He was a white guy in the comics, but no one really knew Nick Fury. They
Samuel
made
L. Jackson is always right.
And then they changed Nick Fury in the comics
No matter
to
what.
be Samuel
But
L.
it's-
Jackson.
Yes, you see, he's the black Chuck Norris.
That's it.
That's amazing.
Hashtag Black Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
For what's his name?
This
Samuel-
man
Samuel
single-handedly
Jackson.
ruined the word motherfucker. You have to see Hitman's Bodyguard.
He owns it. He can do whatever
Yeah,
he wants
man,
with the
yeah.
fucking word.
Watch Hitman's Bodyguard. It's hilarious. You got
I remember
our
when I
Canadian
saw
boy.
Phantom Menace. Man, I was waiting for motherfucker to come out from.
But
never happened.
Samuel L. Jackson, every role he plays, doesn't matter how bad the movie is, he makes the movie
Cubes
better
and I-
just at that moment.
I hadn't.
Would you say that
he
about
was in
Phantom
Phantom
Menace?
Menace. No,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
the
of
first. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen it, of course, before I saw it at the theater.
Right.
But I knew Samuel was in there, and I was really. I was with my friends. I was like, you know, he's gonna tell some motherfucker
Oh,
to
he's
sit
gonna-
down. I said he always tells somebody to sit down, always. And sure enough, in the movie. He says, be seated. Twice or 3 times. And we saw Snakes on a Plane. And again, I was with Mansoor. I was like, you know he's going to tell somebody to sit down. And he told, sit the fuck down. He tells somebody inside the plane, you know.
So Cube and I've discussed Samuel L. Jackson. He's of the mind that he always plays the same role, and I agree with him to an extent that every role he is the same guy.
Sometimes just a little more angry. Or
there was a time where he was.
Well,
very
even for now, every
similar,
movie
man.
comes out, he's the same guy. You're always waiting for motherfucker, and I agree with that. However, it doesn't really kill the enjoyment for me because I like
me too,
seeing
man.
Samuel
It's
L.
It's
Jackson.
not the same guy.
tell him to watch
Just because he says
Goodfellas.
motherfucker, I don't
No,
feel
it's the
that
same.
to be.
It's the same guy, man. You take
Oh, yeah?
that place.
Inglorious Bastards.
Same guy.
No, man, he's. I don't agree.
Except for maybe the. I think the only exception I would probably say is the.
Star Wars.
No, Star Wars.
Goodfellas.
That was like his first role.
Yeah.
Tarantino movies. Because the old black guy, yeah, actually, that's just an old Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Black guy.
If you want to talk
It's
about a
just
guy
different
that's always
levels
the
of
same.
rage and anger for him.
Fucking Adam Sandler. Sandler's always the same guy now in every movie. That
Yeah,
little
and now,
voice.
yeah.
Oh,
Now,
fuck,
yeah,
man,
dude.
I
I
got
I
so
have no
bad.
problem with it. What about Nicolas Cage? He's been Nicolas Cage since he's been Nicolas Cage
Man.
every movie.
He was supposed to be Superman.
Now, I have no problems with Nick Cage.
I don't either. I think
like
it's
him.
fantastic.
How about
Dude,
Nick
Slayer didn't change our
He
style. I'm
would
good
have
with
been
that.
a great Superman, man. So sad that movie got
Because,
canceled.
like, Face Off, man. I can eat a peach for hours. I love that line. It's like just what if I just. Anyway, so yeah, Nick Cage,
he's
Samuel L.
good.
Jackson, most likely the same role. Hitman Bodyguard, I knew what I was getting into with that, but I wanted to see that role. And, Ryan Reynolds, my boy, our boy. We got 2 Ryans in this country, and they're both fantastic.
We're not gonna let that black Chuck Norris thing die.
Oh no, that's fucking amazing.
That's great.
Man.
That is fantastic.
Fuck, why didn't anybody ever think of that? But anyways,
Black Chuck Norris. He can't die. You just can't.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson versus Chuck Norris
Oh.
at Gray Zone. We're gonna set it up.
Jesus, no one's
Chuck
winning.
Norris
That's
won't
the end
say
of the
a
world.
It's the end of the world,
That's the end of the
man.
world.
No, think about this. You're gonna have a whole scene between 2 characters. Chuck Norris won't say a fucking word, and Samuel L. Jackson will the entire time be talking, and you're gonna be so intent.
know
on
there's
this.
a conversation happening.
There's a conversation happening, but only one guy is speaking. Yeah, I see you, motherfucker. You come here trying to lay that gun on me, spinning around. 5-minute conversation, and they both shoot at each other, both miss somehow.
That sounded.
Oh.
Sit down, Ginger Jesus.
Disaster.
Amazing. So, was watching
That's what somebody should call
the
Chuck
latest
Norris.
Chucky movie, since you said Chuck.
How was that?
Still a Chucky, another Chucky
Cult
movie?
of Chucky. It was pretty good.
Really?
I'd say I'd recommend watching it.
Is Slayer on the soundtrack?
I don't think so.
Then it's not
They
good.
missed the mark just like Dove did
When was Slayer on the?
on Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky.
Really? I saw it when I was young. I guess I didn't notice it.
That was also
When the
actually
credits-
Blade Runner. I want to see.
I want to see
Yeah,
Blade
me
Runner as
too. I
well.
want to see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, and Justice League whenever that's coming. I'm pretty sure it's this fall.
I had no idea Blade Runner was like, a new movie out. That's like news to me, like this week.
The sequel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How do you not notice?
And
Everyone's
and
talking
X Files is coming back.
That I
10
read
episodes.
today.
Yeah, I
That's
saw the
cool.
trailer. I posted it on Facebook actually.
Can't wait for Thor. Thor's gonna be awesome, and it's just like you. Gets his haircut.
What?
I hope you went to
Yeah.
see
Really?
Barber.
Yeah,
It's on the posters. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see anything of it.
Nothing. Yeah.
They must have had some serious scissors.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait for Aiders Back Off season 2 in 11 days.
Which
I have
one?
no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Haters?
Aiders Back Off, yeah.
Haters.
It's
Oh,
a
hate-
Netflix series.
Oh, Haters back on.
I can't
Okay,
wait
I don't know.
for
My
Black
favorite show.
Mirror. I was rewatching some Black Mirror.
At
Yeah, I
first,
wanna
I
rewatch
heard
Black Mirror.
Adolf is back, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what show is that, man?"
So Black Mirror is supposed to come back in I think a month or 2.
Season 4?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
technically season
That's
4.
cool.
And I was rewatching some of the old the last seasons. Man, they were so fucking good. Dude.
I wish they have an episode about self-driving car, man.
They
I
probably
wish they have
will.
it from-
They probably will, and I hope
I
it
wish.
goes. It's
I really
going
hope
exactly
for you,
the way
man.
I think it's going to be with hacking. Because
Fuck you, dude. I want to get a self-driving car.
I know you. Do. I just want you to understand.
They have to do an episode on that.
I'm gonna
man.
learn to hack so I can fuck with you. While you're-
Why?
What's going on? No seatbelt. Ah!
For once I could get a car.
You could buy a car.
Fuck
now.
you, dude! I want a self-driving car.
What is Black Mirror gonna do? No one got off of Tinder or fucking Uber because of it.
No,
They-
it's a-
they- in
But now
fact-
Uber is leaving
They
us.
had, in fact, they had the bee episode, and then what happens later? Well, we're working on the bee thing so that they can pollinate the flowers. Didn't you just see Black Mirror, motherfucker? You know what's gonna happen with that?
No.
Did you see that episode?
No, I didn't see that. But it's okay. I'll watch
I
the
did,
episode.
but I totally forgot what.
Okay, so there's bees that pollinate flowers because the bees are dying out, right? And they're
Right.
mechanical. Well, a guy hacks
Oh, right,
into them.
that's right, yeah,
The
yeah.
guy hacks into them and drives the bees up to their brain and goes right to their pain center. So most of these people end up killing themselves because they can't deal with the pain. This is just hacking into bees, and it's all based on people who.
This is just hacking into bees.
Yeah, it's just hacking into like little bees. And
How do you
it's-
hack into them? Their computers?
Because they're computer.
Yeah, yeah, they're all-
Yeah,
they're little
it's
fake
all
bees.
network. Yeah,
We don't have that now.
Not yet, man.
Yeah,
Not
you-
yet.
Man,
it
X-Files
hasn't
had-
developed.
Not
X-Files
yet.
had the idea of a fucking cockroaches being little robots.
Yeah.
This is like 94,
So this is
To do
95.
what with?
To spy.
So this is actually something they made the episode, and then I think it was the European government was talking about we have these bees that we can go out and stop the start repollinating flowers, and it's like, did you miss the episode of Black Mirror where someone hacks into him? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, it's a neural network that'll happen, and basically it was all the reason why this guy did it was for anyone who talks shit online, like publicly shames, which I've talked about before. Yeah.
What does everybody want?
So the bee gets driven up right into the nasal cavity, right up into the pain center of the brain, where they end up cutting their throat because they can't deal with it, or other ways of
And they're
killing
all
themselves.
Motley Crue fans.
They're all monthly.
All
of
family crew.
So if you were like to shit talk online, like post a tweet like I'm gonna fucking kill you, the bees would seek you out and kill you. To the point where one of the people who ran the network was trying to test it to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And that's how the episode ended. This is why I like Black Mirror. It makes you think about this new.
That's a great
this crazy
Yeah, well,
shit.
it's basically, it's almost like a modern day Twilight Zone
It
in
is,
a way.
yeah. It's an anthology series, and it's based off of the consequences of modern day technology.
Yeah.
And the whole title of the show is based off of like
Yeah,
our
your-
mirrors, our screens, our
Yeah,
black
our
screens
phones when they're off is
are off.
a
They
black
reflect,
mirror.
Yeah. And we're all in depth with that shit. So I can't wait to see what they have next. I hope they do the self-driving one. I hope they do another hacking episode based on it, because that's really the biggest threat is anyone can hack into it.
Yeah.
In fact,
And
they've
on
done it
that note,
with the planes,
That's the
even.
note.
on that note,
The brown note.
the brown note. I guess we can end this.
Yes.
What a way to end it.
What a way to end it.
That was fuck climatic.
Yeah. Basically, I want a self-driving car.
I want Jono to feel the effects of it, so
Fuck
I'm gonna learn
you.
to hack and
No,
have
no.
It's gonna be fun, man.
And actually, what was I gonna say? Yeah, and Dove. I don't know what mark they were trying to hit, but yeah.
Fucking Dove screw up big time, man. Something Vince said about conspiracy theory about how guitar string can kill people. I'm a little scared right now because there's 12 of them right here in this room.
Oh yeah.
But
And another
hopefully I
pack in
can
the
survive
gears.
tonight.
of all different gauges.
Of all different gauges, man.
I was gonna say something. It wasn't. Oh yeah. I was gonna say that. Black Chuck Norris, dude. Sam L.
Black.
Go on.
The moon is just a figment of your fucking imagination. It's a projection. It's not real. It's not fucking real. Self-driving cars, they can go fly off a fucking cliff. As far as I'm concerned,
They don't fly yet.
Oh, they
let
will
them drive
eventually,
first.
and they'll- people falling from the sky when someone hacks into them. And Dove, the marketing team who works at Dove, I hope you
Fired them all.
fucking can. Like, you fucking idiots. Like, who the fuck taught you anything?
But that's another thing. Because
Maybe somebody did it on purpose.
You know what? You have a marketing team, but then again, there's a product manager for that particular division. How did the product manager let it slide? Like, there's just a lot of people. Like, I'm just thinking of like how things work at my place, and we're probably much smaller than what Dove is.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And like, I just
Could have
don't
been
understand.
somebody's sick joke, dude.
Or what if Dove did this knowing it was going to stir some shit, and
sell some soap.
sell some soap?
Stir
I-
some shit, sell some soap.
And on that note, I guess we only have a couple words to say. You guys ready for this?
Oh, we're ready.
All right.
See ya!